Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to optimize your power plan. Pretty much just make a fully custom power plan so you can have the best power plan on the internet. I'm going to be showing you the one I'm using in my $100 ultimate service, giving it to you guys for free here. This power plan is going to be one of the best things you can possibly do for your latency and FPS. It's going to give you a huge latency reduction and a big FPS boost as well. Overall, your system's going to be way more smooth. You guys are really going to be able to tell the difference between this power plan and a general one like high performance. I'm also going to showcase on the screen a benchmark of my power plan versus the other most popular power plans, just so you guys have a reference of how good this one is as well. You can see the power plan I'm about to show you guys how to make and import is better than pretty much anything on the internet. Let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So the first thing you're going to want to do is join my Discord, link in the description. Once you're in my Discord, head over to the YouTube Tweaks channel here on the left. It's not here right now, but it'll say power plan optimization video, something along those lines. Just download the zip. Once you have the zip, just put it on your desktop, extract it. You can use 7-zip or WinRAR. So let's just let that extract. Once you have it here, you can delete the zip. We don't really need that anymore. I have everything laid out really easy for you guys here. Just go ahead and open up the power plan optimization file. And here we go. So I just want to go ahead and preface this video by saying this. I have this import science power plan one here. If you want to run this bat, it's all open source. All it's doing is grabbing my power plan from my GitHub, and you can use this and it'll import it and select it. If you just want to go ahead and use my power plan, we're pretty much going to be setting the exact same settings in the video if you want to save yourself time. But for those who prefer to do things manually and want to see how it's actually done and how you can access the backend power plan settings and even make your own power plan, then stick around. Otherwise, for you guys who just want instant performance and don't want to mess around with all that, just feel free to run this script and now you're on my power plan and you're good to go. So to create a custom power plan, you'll want to go to the Power Settings Explorer folder here. Go ahead and open that up. You'll have two options here. Go ahead and open up Power Run and then File, and then allow command line. That way we can run this Power Settings Explorer at the highest level. So go ahead and drag Power Settings Explorer over Power Run, and that'll open it up with the highest level of permissions. So down here at the bottom, you'll have all your power plans you have on the computer right now. We're only going to be wanting one. For the context of this video, we're going to be editing the high performance power plan to make this one our custom one. You can see I have a custom one here just called Science Power Plan, but I'm going to walk you guys through every step on how to brand it to your brand and make it your own power plan. This program is really powerful, and you can see there's tons of settings in here. All these settings in here are usually hidden from Windows. If you've ever edited your power plan through Windows, you know you only have like 15 or so settings. In here, you can see we have like 100. So there's tons of hidden settings in here, and I'm going to show you guys the exact ones to change. So the first setting we're going to want to change is turn off hard disk after. So that's going to be right here. Just click on it, and then it'll give you the values for all the power plans. So you can see the high performance is set to 1200. Let's go ahead and set this one to 0. Once it's set to 0, the next one we're going to want to change is NVMe, NOPPME right here. So just click on that. You'll see that the high performance one is set to on. So set this to off. The next one we're going to want to change after that is this one right here under USB settings. It says USB select suspend settings. Just go ahead and set high performance to disable. And I'll also explain these settings. So what NVMe, NOPPME is doing is it's just preventing the low power NVMe features from triggering, which is just going to slightly improve your latency. For the USB selective suspend setting, all this is doing is just preventing Windows from putting your USB ports in idle mode. So the next one we're going to change is USB 3 link power management. It says moderate power saving. Obviously we don't want that, so just change that to off. All that's going to be doing is disable power saving for your USB 3.0 link states. So after that, go ahead and scroll down. You'll see just a little bit past that, it says under idle resiliency here, it says deep sleep enabled / disabled. Go ahead and set it to deep sleep disabled. All that's doing is stopping your PC from entering any kind of deep sleep mode. The next one you're going to want to find, and this is an important one, is under processor power management. It's going to say processor performance core parking min cores. You want to set it where it says 4 here to 100. The 100 value just means it's going to keep all your cores active at all times for lowest latency. The next thing we're going to want to do, still in the same processor power management section, it says allow throttle states. It'll say automatic. Be sure to switch this to off. Same thing, it's just going to stop your CPU from throttling. After that, scroll down a little bit. This is by far the most important one. We're still under processor power management. Go to processor performance check time interval. It says 30 here. Make sure to set this to 5,000. This is by far the most important setting and what most tweakers and optimizers will try to hide from you. This setting literally reduces your system interrupts by almost half. This is an insane setting. It's definitely going to lower your input delay by a lot, so make sure to set this one if you do any of them. Obviously, if you imported my power plan, it's already set, so you don't have to worry about changing anything manually. So after that, keep scrolling on down. You'll find one that says minimum processor state, and there it is right there. So it says 5. Again, just change this one to 100 as well. All that's doing is forcing your CPU to always run at full base clock. So this is especially helpful if you have like a static P-core ratio or a static core clock. So once that is set to 100, all you're going to want to do is keep scrolling down. And this one's pretty much just up to you. It's preference, but it just stops your display from turning off. So I don't like my display turning off, so I'm going to set this one to 0 as well. And again, this one's under display, it says turn off display after, and we just set that to 0. So once we've done that, you're pretty much good to go. All you're gonna wanna do now is click apply here in the bottom left. It'll say apply. If the apply button is already grayed out and you didn't click apply yet, all that means is you didn't run Power Settings Explorer over Power Run. So unfortunately, you'll have to redo those settings after doing that. But once you've done that and you've clicked apply, then it's saved. You can X out of this. Now, if you want to, if you just want to use your power plan you just made by itself, you can go to power options and just click high performance. Obviously, the changes you just made are still affected to this, but I'm going to show you how to customize it even more so you can get a custom name and a custom description, as well as a custom ID for the power plan too. So let's go ahead and close out of this. Let's go back. Then we're going to go to rename and set branding. So a couple of these commands in here, we can just run straight up. Some of them we're also going to have to change. So the first thing we're going to do is just run this first command here, the list all. This is going to list all the power plan IDs here, so you can see them here. Then what we're going to want to do is click on the delete existing power plans. So right click this one and click edit. So again, we're not just running that one, but we're right clicking and editing it here. And then you'll have these commands in here. So I put 4 in here. In my case, we only really need to delete 2. Of course, we want to keep the high performance one because that's the one we just changed and we want to keep it because we're going to rename it. I don't want the power saver one. So I'm going to paste that one here. And to copy from command line, by the way, guys, just highlight it and then just right click and that'll copy it. So I just want to delete these 2. I don't have 4, so I can actually just go ahead and back out of this and then press Control S, and then Control S saves it. So once it's saved, I can back out of it and then run it. It'll say press any key to continue, and then we want to close out of this and then run the list all again. Now you can see those other 2 power plans are fully deleted, so we'll only have 2. You'll need to have 1 power plan active. So in my case, I'm using Sign's power plan, so you can either import mine and just do the same thing, or you can keep another power plan active just while we're doing these edits. But anyways, once you're done with that, you can close out of this. The next script says export and import plan, so all you're going to do is right click it and edit. In this script, you only need to change one thing, and I have it highlighted here. It says you just need to replace this line, and all we're changing is this part here. So all we're going to do again is open this back up, list all IDs, and then highlight the high performance ID, copy it. Again, I'm just right clicking to copy this, so highlight it, right click, and then just pasting it here. Make sure not to get rid of the quotation marks, but just paste it right there. So the equal sign is still there. We have the ID there, so Control S to save this. Now that's done. All you got to do now is open it up. It'll say imported power scheme successfully. It also puts it on the desktop for you. You can delete that though if you really don't want it. And then now we have it here. It's duplicated in this case, but if we run the list all GUI ID again, you'll see that it's now imported with our custom number, which is all 5s, and then we're going to rename it as well. So what I'm going to do to make it easy too is just delete this one so we don't get confused. So again, I'm going to use my script, delete this one, get rid of this one, save it, run it. Boom. Now I can run this script again. And now I have my custom power plan, which is high performance, and my already fully custom power plan. So now we're going to edit the description of this power plan and the name as well. So it just says here, change name and description. Go ahead and edit this. So all this command is doing is changing the name of the ID, which we have here, and then just type in your custom name, your custom description. In this example, I'm just going to use something funny like Harold. I'm just going to say Harold is the best, and then Control S to save. Back out of this, run this. It'll say press any key to continue. Now if we go back to edit power plan, power options, you'll see you have your fully custom power plan. Harold is the best. So now you've done all the backend settings. This is your fully custom power plan with a custom name, custom description, and of course all the custom settings you've done in Power Settings Explorer. And then this is the PAL file. So this PAL file is going to still have all the number 5s for your custom ID. You can rename it whatever you want. So in this case, Harold. So if you want to send this over to your friends, you can send it to them over Discord or whatever you want. Just say, hey, here's my custom power plan. Feel free to import it. In this same file here, I have default power plans. So if you needed any of the power plans I was using in this video, like for example, if you've already deleted high performance for whatever reason, I have it here. The import command is here, so you guys can just import the power plan. This import plan will also work for Harold.pal. So for example, if we go to properties, we can copy the path just like this, and then this command will import it. So if you send it to your friends and they want to import your power plan, that's the command you can give them to do so. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to comment what you want to see next. I'm actually posting videos every Friday, so be sure to subscribe to stay tuned for that. Also, make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it. Check out my website as well, Synez.net. That's SYNEZ.net. And book an optimization. That way you don't have to keep watching videos. You just one and done. You know, you have literally the lowest amount of input delay possible, the best performance on the internet. And that way you have full peace of mind knowing that your computer is running at its literal maximum potential. Hope you guys have a good day. Peace.